Smooth as a silky pillowcase, slither in my innocent oasis. You bring the pain, I deliver patience. I see the lion and try to tame him. I know the werewolf behind the sheep, familiar the scent of deceit behind your pretty teeth. Say you need space to breathe, but what does that really mean? I don't believe when you said to me you really need space to breathe. What you really got up your sleeve, I don't believe when you said to me you really need space to breathe. I know something's up your silky little sleeve, your silky little sleeve. Something's up your silky little sleeve, your silky little sleeve. I seen it coming from up the block.
Luxury is not just a word here, it is your everyday standard. Hello family, welcome to the property listing. Location Kilimani, Nairobi. I'm in a project where they have 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom and 5-bedroom apartment. Where we are, this is a 4-bedroom apartment which comes with a fully fitted kitchen, comes with a walk-in closet and also comes with a study in the main bedroom. This unit, the size is 302 square meter, on the market for 46 million Kenyan shillings. And also they still have a smaller version or a smaller 4-bedroom which is 276 square meter on the market from 40 million. All the prices, I will share them. So join me, we find more of this property.
Must be the one that you think I'm not. Let me remind you if you forgot. I'm not the 1 or the 2 or the 3 or the 5. Girl, you need space, go ahead, get your life. While you're searching, hope you find. Act right, saying you're fine. Read between lines, I was born at night, not last night. I can't believe when you said to me you really need space to breathe. What you really got up your sleeve, I don't believe when you said to me you really need space to breathe. I know something's up your silky little sleeve, your silky little sleeve. Something's up your silky little sleeve, silky little sleeve. Lines between the lines, between the lines, somehow I find you. I can't bother time no more, I'm tired. Lines between the lines, between the lines, somehow I find you. I can't borrow time, I'm tired of trying. I can't believe when you said to me you really need space to breathe. What you really got up your sleeve, I don't believe when you said to me you really need space to breathe. I know something's up your silky little sleeve, your silky little sleeve. Something's up your silky little sleeve, silky little sleeve. What you got to hide?
Our video starts from the lobby where we have 2 elevators in front of you. This is your lobby when you come from the basement of your parked your vehicle. This is your landing space. That the smaller door leads you out where you have the staff quarters. It leads you out where you will see the staircase, and also on this floor we have only two units. The 4-bedroom units are 2 of them. So once you open that door, it leads you straight to the staff quarters, and also the other side you are able to see your staircase as you enter in. So there is a door that leads you to this side, but that door they will have as a barricade to barricade people will be accessing the rooftop not to affect you. So this is the lobby where you have two chairs in the lobby. When you enter in, you land at this place. If you can remember the video we did in Syokimau, the lobby also it is like this, but that was it's a 3-bedroom. Now this lobby is very big. In front of you, you have this large door. That is the entry into the house. It's a smart lock. So when you are at the door, you can make the bell. You can use your fingerprint. It opens in. You can see the locks, how they have locked in. Then at the door, straight, that is your shoe rack area. That is your shoe rack area, or we call it the entry foyer. In this area, you have the intercom on the wall. That is where you'll have your shoe. Then you enter into your unit. Everything has been staged to sell this unit. So anything you see inside the show house that is furniture, don't include it in the pricing. Many of you make these mistakes and we have to correct you. So you have your living room on the far end, that is the balcony. The balcony faces the amenities area, but will be on the balcony. Though I want you to see natural light coming from the balcony. Artificial light, that is the light from these lights, the center light, the snake light, sports light running in, and also you can see enough panels on the wall. Okay, when you turn everywhere, you are able to see panels everywhere. This leads you out, but we'll talk about that. They'll just have a view of this house. Well done. Everything, it has been well staged from the living room. Like everything how they have staged it. That is the entry into the house. On this side you have the kitchen, which comes an open plan concept, semi-open, not open plan. Your TV panel, which will come with the unit. Someone took his time just to have this house looks like this, so you can admire it. Well done, like they did a perfect work. The entry door, your dining, the kitchen, the TV panel, your sitting room, everything. So from each corner you're able to have a clear view of this unit. But sometimes if you come and purchase it, they will sell with the furniture inside, though that one will become a different pricing when you are buying with the furniture inside. The unit comes with the balcony, which is on this side. Will open to the balcony. When you stand here, you can see the spacing of the units. Those are the 3-bedroom on that side. At the center here, this is where amenities will be, and you can see where the other buildings start from. So where we are, this is the first floor, but when you count, it is on the 4th floor. When you count from below, 1, 2, 3, you are on the 4th floor, but this one is the first floor where the rooms start. The balcony looks like that. You can have the chairs to sit outside. So another thing I need to tell you, this balcony, when the other person is on the other balcony, they are able to see you. Also here, like when you sit on the balcony, your neighbors are able to see you. I know that one irritates a lot of people, but some of these things, if you don't have the balcony, then it means that the house should be built without the balconies. But the balconies are there, and many of them face each other. We're back into the house. There's a lot of noise because it's a construction site. Always you'll have that noise. Yeah, you'll always have that noise. Here you have a view of your dining as you move that side. So let's check the dining on the far end. That is the dining, but everything is open, like you are able to see everything seamlessly. At the dining of 6, you can make it big enough because it still have enough space. That is the dining of 6, well done, plus the lights above it, nicely done. Opens you to this area where you have the coffee section here. You can sit here as you have coffee. You have this, the tap for water. Mainly this is clean water. So there is water, it is connected to water. We have water. On here, this is where you will fit your fridge, a double door fridge. Then you're open into the kitchen. As I told you, it comes with 2 kitchen, the wet and dry. You can see the spacing in the kitchen, storage up and below. At this area, at the tea section, you have these 2 stools where you have a view of your dining, and you can still have a view of your living room and this room with the kids room, which will be there. The unit comes with the oven, the unit comes with this, the dryer, the unit comes with the cooker, and the unit comes with the hood extractor. Everything is just, you can sway, then it goes on. It goes on like that. Then also you can sway to add the speed, then you switch it off. Nicely, they pick the perfect tiling, the splash tiles, black in color. We have also these drawers. So they close softly. They don't bang, they close softly. So here also you have extra storage. This is the first bed, the first kitchen. Seamlessly on the other side you find the second kitchen, which is the wet kitchen. Here it is where you cook heavy things. Comes with the sink, comes with the burner, and also comes with the wood extractor. This window, there is plenty of light into the property. Something maybe I didn't tell you, it is about that the sink, all of them, they are connected. There is water, so if you open, there is water flowing, so you can change those directions. You can change them if you want those poles, maybe you are washing. That's how you will do. Another feature, which is this room in front of us where the kids will be playing. So when you are in the kitchen, you are able to see your kid playing there, but this one has been staged only to show you how it will be. It doesn't mean that this will be your kids room, but let's just use it as they have illustrated into the kids room. And now spacing for your kid to play, so they don't require to go outside. They will just play here if they want, but still they can go outside. So while you are in the kitchen, you are able to monitor everything. But this 4-bedroom, as you have seen from the kitchen side, we don't have a pantry, right? You will end up maybe converting this kitchen into a pantry space, this into a pantry. That's according to me. So when you are here, just look at how this house looks like. This is what we call luxury. So this is luxury. We should not lie to ourselves that we have other terms we should be using. So when you use such a word, this is luxury. I know many people will say it is very expensive, but guys, remember, in such areas like Kilimani, people sell the location. Location is mainly sold, leave alone even the property itself, but the location of it, that is Kilimani. And also here, this piece of land, they don't be acquired cheaply. Okay, so from the kids room, we'll move out here where we'll access the balcony, the laundry side. On the laundry side, straight there, you have the cloth line. Okay, it means that it is operated here, so you bring it down. Yeah, but it doesn't come fully. It's coming with one side, is coming one-sided, which it may end up maybe falling down. But you have the washing machine, and then this area here, let's open in, you see what is inside. You have this, the boiler, and you have that, the ventilation inside. So I can still call it the utility room. That's according to the name you can give. Have a look of, you have a look of your laundry area, then a view of Kilimani from this, from the fourth floor, but this is the first floor according to the rooms. But this is now the neighbor. You can see everything is purely green. I just love the staging of this show house. It has been staged well. So sometimes we just give credit where the credit should be given. So from here now, we'll move. This is where all the rooms are on the hallway as we move in. First thing first, this is the powder room. Here you have the vanity, you have the mirror, and also you can see the tiling they picked and stretched here. You have the water closet, and also you have the urinal. It is automatic. It flashes once it senses you are here. It flashes. It will flash on. So this is the powder room. Inside and outside, you have the basin to wash your hands. One thing also I love about it, you can see the way they did with the taps. They're coming from the wall. So the plumbing system was through the wall. Everything has been well staged. So that is the powder room. Now we look into the first bedroom, which is on our right. This is the first bedroom, kids bedroom, 2 beds inside. One thing you need to see is the spacing of it. There is enough space on the far end, the window. That window, it is at the center, the void center where we have the amenities. So you will have this light, natural light into the property for the rest of your life. Nobody will come and interfere with it because it is in the center, the void. You saw it from the balcony. On this side, that is your wardrobe. That is from the entry door. When you come in, you can see also the ceiling lights. And here you have your kids can work. You have a working table here for your kids to 1, but still you can make it 2 because you still have enough space. All the rooms comes and sit. So you have the bathroom at the corner, you have the vanity, you have the water closet, the shower on the far end. Tiling is floor to ceiling tiles. They are picked the perfect one. This is the first bedroom. We check the second bedroom of the unit. Second bedroom, which is not far from the first bedroom, just separate door. Here you are into the second bedroom. When you enter in, you have this space here that allows you straight into the bathroom. On the far end is a cubicle shower. As everything has been staged, just what you can see at the center, water closet, and here you have the vanity plus the mirror. Tiling floor to ceiling. Welcome to the bed space area. You can see on the wall, the panels, enough spacing in terms of if you want to move around, you have enough space. A window on the other side, there is light into this bedroom. On here you have the closet. Then at the door, as they have illustrated, you have that pocket where you will have dirty cloth. So this is the second bedroom. Now we'll move into the third bedroom. What's one thing you need to do? You come back to the hallway, then we move straight here into the third bedroom of the house. So when you stand here, you are able to see the door that leads to the bathroom. You're able to see your bed space area. Into the bathroom, same thing, tiling floor to ceiling. The gypsum, you can see light on the ceiling side. a cubicle shower, water closet, and then here you have the vanity, which brings you out straight here into the bedroom. One thing also you notice is the spacing of it. The bed is in the middle, and then you have space to access everything, to access all around. Then here you have the door that leads to the balcony, but will not see the balcony. Reason number one, it is very dirty. It's a construction, so you can see also you are direct to the void, so you will have this light for the rest of your life. Big enough. At the far end you have the closet for your cloth. So this is the third bedroom. Now we'll check the remaining bedroom.
Behind that silky let me stay. What you got to hide? So keep it outside.
Welcome to the last bedroom, which is the main bedroom. All of these is a closet that runs there. You can see the floor. It's a warm floor, the wooden floor. So it looks like that. The unit comes with the study of the office. You can see how they have staged it on the on this side. The shelves where you will have the books. You have light coming in, natural light, artificial light from the lights inside. Enough storage space for you as the owner of this property. You want to study, you just want to do your work without being disturbed. You close the door, then you are in. On the far end, that is your dressing table or the makeup table. Then here you are welcome into your bedroom. I keep on emphasizing on the spacing of it. You can see that natural light coming from that side where we have the balcony, and the balcony, it's in the void. Enough space in this bedroom. So this bedroom doesn't, you will not see here a wardrobe. The wardrobe when you are coming in, that was the wardrobe when you are coming in. So you have this space for yourself. Enough space to have extra storage for your shoe if you want extra storage in the room. Another thing I need to show is the balcony, but we cannot access it because there is work which is going on. From there, now we'll check the washroom. Obviously, a large house like this comes with the bathtub. On the door, you're able to see everything. You're able to see the basin, a bathtub on the far end, a cubicle shower, nicely done. Everything has been done perfectly. That's mainly, sometimes I normally say people too, they always take their time. At this area, you have the bathtub, and then you have a cubicle shower, the shower, a Holland toilet, and then you can also see the tiling of it plus natural light. To that also you have artificial light. This is your home. So extra charges when you're purchasing units in Kenya. Number one, you have a 4% that is valuation. So you pay a 4% of the total cost. You pay a legal fee 1 to 3%. You pay the search and evaluation, that is from 5,000 to 10,000. Those are the extra amount you need to pay now to close up the deal. Another thing comes in, as a foreigner you want to purchase a property in Kenya. What are the requirements? Number one, you need to have a valid passport. Number two, you need to have a KRA PIN, that is the Kenya Revenue Authority PIN, that is to pay tax. Number three, you need to have a valid advocate. So the advocate will help you in acquiring the PIN, the KRA PIN. And then number four, you need to have proof of funds to show that you have funds and you want to purchase the unit of the property. Most of the time, apartment like this, they come with a subsectional title, that is like a lease for 100 years, 90 years, 80 years. It goes like that. Hope you have enjoyed the property tour. Please subscribe, like, comment and share. Completion of this project will be this year, December 2026. Not far away from Yaya Center, not far away from Nairobi City, the capital city of Kenya, and you are very close to the best amenities around. My number has been always shared in my video description and also the 10 seconds when the video starts. Make that call, we make a site visit, and you call this home. This isn't luxury. I don't know what luxury is. Thank you very much and see you in the next property review.